Good morning. It's January 8th, and I have just finished my yoga workout. I'm doing yoga with Adriene, her Truth series. You can find it on YouTube if you're interested. I personally think yoga is wonderful. I got up this morning, and for whatever reason, getting up this morning was a little difficult. It was just hard to wake myself up, but I got up and I said my prayers. Actually, that was like my opening thing. I kind of started praying before I even opened my eyes. Finally got up, read, spent some time reading the Bible, then finished my book, When Women Pray. That was actually really good. So now I gotta find something else inspirational to read. And then I did my yoga. But before I started yoga, I just kind of did a check of how I was feeling, and I was feeling a little, I don't know, I had a hinge of sadness this morning. I was a little disappointed because I'm really good at remembering birthdays, and yesterday was a birthday, and I woke up today and I realized, I was like, oops, I forgot to send a happy birthday message. And then I remembered today that this time last year that there were some things that went on that were kind of disappointing and made me a little sad. And so I was kind of reflecting on that, and then I was thinking, I wonder why it is. I don't know if it's just me, but why is it so much easier to remember painful experiences, negative experiences, feelings of sadness or hurt, or, experiences that you have with people that do things that make you feel bad? Why are those things easier to remember than the good stuff that just bring you joy and make you happy? So I was just thinking about that, and then I went into my yoga. And what I love about yoga is it just is an opportunity to really explore how you're feeling, kind of becoming one with your breath and your body, being intentional about things in a very kind of laid back and mellow way. And at the end of this practice, any type of tension or uneasiness that you had when you started, just seems to melt away. So I'm excited about that. So I always come out feeling better than I did when I started. So that was really good. So I got to figure out how not to focus on those negative things, and how I can really and truly embrace that notion of, let go and let God, or forgive and forget, because God forgets and He moves on. And I think that that's difficult sometimes for us, but truly letting go, forgiving, and forgetting is really a way, I think, in which we can bless ourselves and ease our mind, because what good does there come from letting negative thoughts enter the brain? I don't think there's any, so I'm going to try to get better about that, and really focus on the good things in life. And even sometimes things happen that are disappointing that actually give you reason to celebrate. For instance, I needed to take my car to the shop the other day to get an oil change. It was time. And so they fixed everything, and then they said, oh, you know, this is wrong and this is wrong. And I'm like, okay, go ahead and fix it. $3,000 later, it's fixed. And while that expense was unexpected, and you know, who really wants to go out of pocket $3,000 to fix their car, you know, all at once at the beginning of January? But I am grateful, really, really grateful that somebody can tell me that, hey, you need to pay this, and I can just say, okay, I don't have to put it on a credit card. I got money in the bank. I can, you know, pay the bill and move on. You know, there was a time in my life, you know, much earlier in my life, that I would have thought something silly like, oh, you know, I shouldn't have to pay these big these out-of-pocket expenses for a car. Better for me just to get a new car, you know. But how silly is it to want to go buy a new car just so that you don't have to maintain it, and you end up paying so much more money? So I'm glad that that's not my experience these days, because it definitely was in the past. Oh, the other thing is, yesterday my hot water heater went out, so I got somebody coming to fix that today. And so I could take the mindset of, oh boy, when it rains it pours, but instead I am just going to be grateful that I am in a position where, when things need to be taken care of, that I have the means to take care of them. And let me just take care of them. Thank God for blessing me, for always providing for me, and be happy about that, because there are many people, you know, that song, you know, there's be grateful, there's always someone that's worse off than you. Because there are people who, you know, when things happen, they don't know how they're gonna make it, right? So I'm very, very, very grateful for the position that I'm in, you know, to have a roof over my head, to have gainful employment, and that all my needs are met. So it's great. Anyway, it is 8:16 in the morning. My day officially starts at 8:40. So I need to get myself ready. My grandson is here, and so I need to get him up and ready, because he's got school, you know, virtual school that starts here at 8:40. So we need to get up and get some breakfast and get going. So this is my morning post. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Bye.